What's the most confusing thing about other humans?
You said humans as if it's a different species. What's so strange about them? I think, like, the fact that they just all instinctively know and they don't have to be told anything, or they already were told. It's like they got their own secret little, like, file, and then I'm just like, can I see? And they're just like, no, learn.
Ellie doesn't ever care what other people think of her, and that's what I love the most about her. You get what you get with her.
Real people have, like, stuff to do, and they have jobs, and they have boyfriends. I'm just over here watching Teletubbies.
She will never be anybody but who she is. She can't.
I do wish I could be a little bit more mature and think about stuff, but, like, it's so boring. I like sitting with people.
Why do you like sitting with people?
Because I like being around with people.
What's your favorite thing about socializing?
The fact that they can be open to criticism and stuff, and, like, tell me what I'm doing wrong when it comes to conversations.
Do you worry that you're doing things wrong when having a conversation?
Sometimes, yes.
What are some things that are tough for you when having a conversation?
Not knowing when to stop.
I have a large family, and we'll all be standing there eating, and she will come in and talk about, let's say, anime. She really loves anime.
Why do you love anime?
Because it's basically cooler versions of kid shows with swearing and cursing and superpowers.
Not a lot of people in my family, if any, like anime.
Why do you want to tell your family about anime so much?
Because I feel like they would like it if they just took the chance to realize how funny it can be.
I will just interject and say, oh, what about that picture you drew? Change the subject in some way. And at this point, with the therapy and things, she gets that now. Whereas before it was like, I was telling a story, you know? But now she gets those subtle hints.
Do you appreciate that your mom does that?
Yes. Because I don't want to annoy people with something that they don't care about.
What would you say is your biggest fear?
Being in front of the people that I care about the most and having them judge me and say that I'm wrong and not want to talk to me anymore.
When you were younger, before you had an autism diagnosis, did you feel different?
Sometimes, but the people who were around me were all still, like, kids, and still, like, when I'm thinking back to, like, my childhood days, I'm thinking, like, oh, people thought I was normal, people would still talk to me, people would think that I was okay, because we were all stupid, we were all kids, none of us knew anything. But thinking to, like, middle school days, no one thought I was normal. Everyone was like, oh, that's weird, why would she talk about that, why would she like that, why would she find interest in these things, why would she still talk about it when I said I don't care? I still watch Word Girl. That's a PBS Kids show.
Why do you like to watch it?
Because it introduces new words and it has a really...
Did you see something?
A fly or a gnat. One time a giant fly like got stuck in my paint and then it sealed its foot in and it was just like standing there while I painted. We called him Kevin. What were we talking about? I forgot.
Is it hard for you to keep track of your thoughts?
All the time. My mind's always buzzing off and thinking like, hey, there's this, hey, there's this, hey, there's this, hey, what did I begin with? Then I have to retrack everything and then I get stuck on something else and then I'm just like, yeah, what about that? And then I'm just like, wait, what?
It was always, I would have to pull her face to me and say, okay, look me in the eyes.
That's a bad feeling. That's when I know I'm wrong.
No, that was the only thing that I could get her to do when she was younger, to halfway get the directions that I was telling her.
I just do not pay attention. It's just more or less just like me droning off and being like, what if giraffes rule the world instead of apes?
How would you describe autism to somebody who doesn't know what it is?
Just sort of when you don't understand a question on the task and you've like you're taking a task and you see a question that you've never learned the solution to and everyone's just like, oh, come on, you should know that one, we learned it in class, but you didn't. You weren't there for that day and you're just sort of like, your hands shaking and you just like circled one and then everyone stares at you just like, okay, and that was the wrong answer, and you're just like frantically erasing and rewriting and frantically erasing again, but everyone's always like judging you each time, and you're just like, I don't know which one's right, because everyone has a different answer.
Ellie at Walmart when she was younger was always, where's Ellie? Every place we went, but Walmart was one of them. Normally it would be, she would be behind the counter hugging the checker outer person. We'd say, Ellie, we don't do that. Come here, please. You can't hug everybody.
Why not?
Do you wish other people were equally as colorful and energetic as you?
That would be nice, so then I don't feel like I'm the only one trying to brighten up everything. Me and Cohen are easily the closest siblings.
Why?
Because we always spend a lot of time together.
We get
And-
each other's jokes.
What are you
Sorry.
doing?
I was just noticing how I was doing a lot of hand signals with my hands, so I wanted to make fun of that
Yes, she can make fun of herself too.
all the time. I love noticing stuff about myself.
Do you ever create jokes and laugh about them, but other people don't understand?
All the time. I don't have to worry about him saying, oh, that was a bad joke, or oh, you're annoying, or oh, just go away. Like, no matter what, he's always gonna try and hang out because we're always hanging out.
Is it difficult having a diagnosis that people can't see?
Sometimes, cause like they don't just like look at you and go like, oh, she's autistic, I might as well just like tell her what she's doing wrong. Everyone's all like, oh, a normal person, time to go make fun of her for what she doesn't know. Cause that's what people do jokingly, but I take it very seriously.
What you talk to them about?
Literally anything. We'll just talk about like people at school and how they're being annoying and how they're talking about their boyfriends when we don't have any. Well, he wants a girlfriend, but I would be like, oh, they're all horrible, ignore them all, they're popular. Ugh. Basically,
So you wouldn't like the popular kids?
no, because they knew what they were doing and I didn't, so I was jealous. I was just like,
Did you have envy that you weren't one of the popular ones?
well, I didn't really want to be popular, I just wanted to know what I was doing to the point where I wouldn't have to hide away and people could actually talk to me. All my friends have jobs and driver's licenses, and they're all getting friends and getting girlfriends and planning on getting married and stuff, all that, and I'm just over here like, unicorns.
Can I give you advice?
Yes.
You mentioned that sometimes you feel awkward, and I feel awkward, heck, 99% of the time.
Yeah.
I'll admit that. Once you get out of high school, it's easier to find the people that embrace your awkwardness and that are equally awesome and awkward just like you. So high school can be tough, but remember, it goes by quick and then you can make your little awkward army.
Now I want an awkward army. Because everyone at my school is just like waiting to leave, and I'm just like, let's all make friends, and then they're just like, no, I want to go home. He's the cool kid at our school. Everyone loves him and everyone thinks that he's rad, and I'm pretty shy. So when it comes to like meeting new people at our school, I'm scared that if I mess up, then I'll have to see them again, and they'll just continue like judging me each time they see me. So when people find out that versus my brother, they assume that I'll be like him and like not like confident and not scared of what people think. But I really do care what people think at my school, because like it can have lasting effects.
When somebody sees you for the first time, what do you hope they think?
She's dressed appropriately.
Why? Why that?
Because I think that dressing up is a good way of like showing like, hey, I can do stuff very well if you give me a chance, and I can be socially acceptable.
Has Ellie ever expressed to you that she feels lonely?
No. I mean, and we sometimes wonder about that. But she is completely. What we say is Ellie loves her some her, and she's fine with it.
I wouldn't describe myself as lonely, because like lonely seems like, oh, I need people, oh, but no one likes me. Like that's what lonely sounds like to me. I'm not exactly lonely. I'm more or less just like the silence.
Do you make funny faces a lot?
Yes.
Why?
No. I just like making funny faces. It sort of expresses how I'm feeling at the moment.
How are you feeling right now?
That's my funny face for excited.
What's the most important thing you've learned about yourself since receiving your autism diagnosis?
That I can get better. That there's like therapy and that I can learn about like how to do things right and not be weird and creepy and ask strange questions and be creepy and lurk around all the time. But still sometimes people see me as too open and too free and too expressive. Like they'll just be like, oh, how was your Monday? And I was just like, oh my god, it was fantastic. I saw this new show. I loved it. I learned this new word. And they're just like, could have just said yes. Some people see that as like way too like talkative and can get annoying. And people get annoyed by me talking a lot, which is still hard, and I need to fix that.
If you're talking, and you have not done this yet, I'm enjoying every part of this conversation, but imagine a scenario where I'm just ready for the conversation to end. What should I say?
You should just be like, okay, this was fun, we should talk again or something, just like something that I can like just infer like, okay, he doesn't want to talk anymore.
Do you feel like the world can be dull sometimes?
Sometimes, yes.
How do you feel about that?
Everyone needs to lighten up, get colorful. I don't want to be the only one here who's just like looking like a rainbow while everyone's just like, no.
Do you feel like a rainbow too?
I love feeling like a rainbow, and I feel like a rainbow right now.
What's making you feel like a rainbow?
That I'm not being judged right now. That makes me feel super confident and like, hey, he won't judge me if I'm being open, so.
What's her room?
Messy.
No. Yes, but if you need to find something, she'll find it in a minute.
It's
A second.
It's
What do you call it?
organized chaos.
That's it. She's her room, her locker.
Would you
and-
say that is a good word for your personality as a whole?
Yes! Thank you! That's what it is. Good job. That's the word I was looking for.
Why are you organized chaos?
Because I know what's going on, but from an outsider looking in, it's just sort of a mess.
If you could look into that camera and tell the whole world one thing, what would you say?
I love you.
Do you want to spread love?
Yes. Why wouldn't I? There's nothing really wrong about love.
What is love? How do you define it?
Just this warm feeling in your heart that you get from making others laugh.
Why do children's shows bring you comfort?
Because they're all wholesome and sweet, and they don't talk about like real life depressing stuff like, oh my god, the rainforest is going down. Oh my gosh, I'm getting divorced. Oh my gosh, all this is happening. And I'm just like, they're just over here just like, hey, we need to get a gift for my dad. And I'm just like, please do that.
Everything's very factual, literal. You're going to get what you get. There's no fake. There's no lying. She couldn't lie if she wanted to.
She would know.
She just can't.
She can tell when I hasn't brushed my teeth.
How can you tell I'm not judging you?
Because you're smiling and you're asking nice questions and not mean questions like, oh, how hard is your life because you're autistic? Oh, how hard is everything? Oh my gosh, you must be so depressed. Oh my god, like, you're just like, how fun is life? How is everything? How are you? You're like super positive, and not everyone is like that.